Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is a quick get ready with me. I'm here in China. My friend and I are going to take some really cute pictures. So I figured to do my makeup while I get ready. Honestly, I'm gonna do a really minimal look because China is hot right now, but I still want to look good enough for pictures. So I'm not gonna do too much foundation because I sweat really badly. So I'm really gonna just worry about like my eyebrows, like use a little powder, because yesterday we were like outside, and when I say outside, we're seeing different vendors and we were walking, and I was so grateful I didn't wear makeup yesterday because it was too hot for that. So it is currently 7:18 a.m. here in China. So let's get into the video. Before we start, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna make this like a talk through, and I have this mirror here so I can like see what I'm doing, and then y'all also can see what I'm doing as well. So I have lash extensions on. I forgot a spoolie, so I'm just gonna use this end of my eyebrow brush and just brush them out. I wash them at least twice a day because I wash my face in the morning, I wash my face at night, especially like with it being so hot. I'm on top of it with cleaning my lashes because I don't like when they stick together. All my lashes, see what I'm working with. I'm actually due for a fill. Let me do my skin prep really quick. So I already washed my face. Here's my face wash, my little travel face wash. This is the Clinique face wash, and I went in and moisturized my lips with the Laneige lip mask. I got mine in berries. It's so good, y'all. It smells so good. A little bit of it goes a long way. It's super thick. I wear it as a lip gloss as well as a sleep mask. So I'm gonna go in and do the skin prep. So by the time I'm ready to like put my foundation on or whatever I'm gonna do, my skin is ready to hold it. So I use these two primers. This one is the One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr. This is the Secure the Sweat. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Cosmetic Power Grip. I'm gonna put a little bit of this primer on the sides because that's really the reason I wear foundation, is for the sides of my face because they're discolored. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it's basically hyperpigmentation on the sides of my face. And I noticed that when I do this, I like pat in the product, it just sits on my skin better, and it allows for the foundation to also sit nicely on top of that. That the skin is prepped and ready for the makeup, I'm gonna let the product sit a little bit longer so it gets super tacky, like just sticky. And I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows. Hold on, I need to find my eyebrow pencil. So I found my handy dandy eyebrow pencil. This also is my lip pencil, my eyebrow pencil. This is from Wet n Wild. It's so old. I use it so much that the writing is basically off, but this is in the color Espresso. Love it. And I always carry a sharpener with me. This is from One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr, because I just find that when my eyebrow pencil is sharp, it gives me like better precision, and I like a real neat cut brow. Today is going to be about the brows and lashes because I told y'all it's hot out, so I'm not trying to do the most. So I'm going to go in and do my brows. I'm going to be quiet because I cannot focus. I can't talk and do my brows at the same time. So let me just glide through this. Harsh edges. Today, I typically wear minimal makeup. When I wear makeup, I like for it to enhance what I already have. But today, because it's so hot outside and we're going to a shapewear vendor, China is huge for one. Not only is it huge, it's a ton of vendors. Is a lot, but today is a lighter day. That's the whole reason why I'm doing my makeup, because we're taking pictures. But we're still going to check out a shapewear vendor. And for those of you who don't know, my brand is Simplicity by Kira. It is a shapewear clothing brand. I sell shapewear, I sell waist trainers, I sell all types of garments to really just help you be like snatched and to suck it in and just like enhance your shape. And then also I have a few workout sets and like errand sets on there. I'm one of those girls that will throw on a workout set, not necessarily to work out all the time, but I just feel like workout sets are so comfortable and cute to just throw on to run your errands. So I will be also looking for like new sets for the fall, because I will be rebranding come end of next month. Okay, so y'all see how it just looks clean? I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. I'm really feeling my hair. Like, I do not, like when I tell y'all it's hot out in China, it's so hot. I didn't want any hair out like in front of my face. So I just was like, you know what? Let me do these 2 little braids and call it a day. So the brows are done. My skin is skinning. Outside of the discoloration on the sides of my face, my skin has been so clear. Now that the brows are done, I'm not gonna do eyeshadow. If anything, I'm gonna just put translucent powder on my eyes. And the powder that I've been loving, it is drugstore. This is the Airspun loose powder. I get mine in the color translucent because okay, so my favorite powder is the Airspun translucent powder. It is drugstore. I believe it's like $6. And I get mine in the color translucent because translucent obviously doesn't show up like on your skin. Go in with the fluffy brush. And honestly, you guys, these brushes, even the brush that I was using for my brows, I got it from Amazon like 2 years ago. So I'm just gonna press this in and it's gonna absorb like any oil that I have on my lids. And then whatever's left, I'll put that into my brow because I don't like a shiny brow. And I'm an oily skinned girl, so I don't like a shiny brow. I just don't. So that's it for the eye. That's all we doing, like real bare minimal makeup. So now I'm trying to figure out what type of technique I want to do for my skin. And the reason is I don't want cakey makeup. I don't want full coverage makeup. Like out here, the Chinese girls, a lot of them are like the anime girls and stuff. They wear their makeup very, very full coverage. And I need to ask them for real, like, what primer and foundation are y'all using? Because their makeup is so full coverage and they be in the sun working. So I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna use my powders. And the reason why is because liquid is gonna run for me. It's that hot out. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna mix these 2 colors because they're my perfect shade mixed together. It's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder by Maybelline in the color 330. I'm almost hitting pan. And then this is in the color 355, which is coconut. So I'm gonna open it so I'm going in with this Real Techniques brush. I just bought it off of Amazon. I was on TikTok and this girl was raving about this brush. It's called the Expert Face Brush and it's by Real Techniques. It's the brush number 200. It's real good, y'all. Like, it makes your foundation go on like butter, your liquid foundation more so. So I'm just going to press this in to the skin, pressing it in. I'm super excited. So since I've been in China, I've only, well, not only because it's been a lot, I've seen what do you call it, a hair vendor, a lash vendor, a clothing vendor. I got a couple cool vendors for my like loungewear and like sets. Found a couple of those. Really excited about that. And then today is all about the shapewear. So as you can see, put that on there. I'm glad that I'm opting with powder because it's hot, y'all. I'm gonna go in with this sponge here and just press in the makeup or the powder so that it's more blended. And this is not like full coverage. It's just doing enough to cover up the discoloration on the side of my cheeks. As you can see, it's gone. So I'm literally going to do the smallest amount because I have to fit 3 other concealers under here. So I'm gonna do just like these small dots and I'm gonna do one eye at a time so that it doesn't dry out. The longer you let it sit, the thicker the coverage gets and it can be hard to blend. The next color that I'm going in with is, this is in the color also Golden Honey, but this is the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer by NYX. It's super good. I am a drugstore makeup type of girl, and the reason being is because it gives high quality. It gives what it needs to give. Now, a lot of my foundations are like designer makeup, like your MACs, your NARS, your Charlottes. I love a lot of those because the formula is a little bit different, but you can find you a really good drugstore concealer. The next one I'm going in is the Deep Olive. This is by e.l.f. It's a 16-hour camo concealer. So I'm gonna also put that on there, right? So next I'm gonna go in with this beauty sponge, which is also amazing. And I'm going to lightly tap underneath my eye where the concealer is, because I want a blown out look. And I noticed that, make sure your beauty blender is damp, by the way, but I noticed that when my beauty blender is damp and I'm lightly tapping instead of pressing hard, it allows for the coverage to be even. So you want to make sure that you're tapping out to where the coverage is still going to be even. And blend lightly though, remember, lightly. But here I am gonna let it sit a little bit because this is where I sweat at. So next I'm gonna carve out my nose because I love a good snatch nose, and this looks funny and crazy. I'm gonna go in and like carve out the natural line of my jawline. So I'm gonna let that bake. Great, so I let this sit on my skin for about 3 minutes because my camera overheated, so it needed to cool down. Then I'm gonna go back in with the coconut color with the Fit Me powder, 355, and I'm gonna go in and I'm going to lightly contour my nose. Next, I'm gonna contour my cheeks, and I'm using an AOA studio brush. I got this off Shop MA for like $1. I'll tag the website below. You can get a lot of really good brushes on there, and they're $1, and they're so good and they last forever. I've had this brush for 3 years. And then I'm just patting. I kind of want my chin to just like pop out a little bit, so I'm gonna use 330 in the Fit Me Maybelline powder just to pop that a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with this Menage brush and just dust off all of my hard work. So you want to be really careful. So always press. I notice like when you just drag, it doesn't, like, your makeup won't look good. So you want to press in that extra powder. I see a lot of girls, like, this is just what works for me. I'm not an expert, but I see a lot of girls go in and they just sweep it off. This powder is too thick and too heavy to just sweep it. So you want to press it in first, right? So press it into the skin. You're still gonna have that highlighted look. You see, this is like really powdery. So instead of dusting it off, I'm gonna press it into the skin. And it's gonna allow me to get triple coverage because I'm pressing in that extra powder. So I'm pressing it in instead of wiping it away. And it just blends better. It just gives it more of a blown out look, you know? Like, I really prefer that. I'm gonna go back in and bring that nose out a little bit more. Boom. Bring y'all closer so you can see. Now what I'm gonna do is go in with my highlighter. This is in the color Lunch Money. It's by ColourPop. It's so good. Y'all see I tore this pan up. That's how good it is. It's literally like $8. I'm gonna press it in. It's gonna bring that inner glow back because you gotta remember I just powdered the heck out of my face because it's so hot outside. So I'm gonna set my face using the One Size Beauty. This is We Rot On Till Dawn. by Patrick Starr. So good. Love it. So I'm going to apply this twice. So let that first layer sit for a second. While that's setting, I'm going to go in again with my pencil. I'm going to wipe my lips off because, you know, like when you do your makeup, powder might stick to your lips. So I'm going to clean them. And then I'm going to go in and use the powder so that it stays on there. So if you set your lips with powder first, or the edges, the lines, it'll make your liner last. So lips are lined. Then I'm gonna go in with the One Size Beauty mascara by Patrick Starr. And I'm going to do my under eye, lashes. Real minimal. Not too much. Not too much. Never too much. Then I'm gonna go in and set again. Girl, that was dumb. Let that dry. Next, if you know, you know, I love the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and I draw on like a beauty mark, just a little dot, and then I darken the two that I already have. Perfect. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. It's an instant lip plumper. These are my natural lips. I have not had filler in over 2 years, so I do love this. I kind of feel like if you have like decent sized lips and you know, line them with a dark brown and you add like a plumper in the middle, it'll do the job. For me, lip injections hurt way too much, so I let them naturally dissolve, and there we go. I'm gonna go in one more time with the Patrick Starr setting spray because I need this face to last. Period. And so this is the look for the day. I just have this crop top on, my black Chanel bag, and then these cute cargo stretchy pants from Fashion Nova. Look really good on the booty. Let me move closer so you guys can really get a little look. Cute, right? And I'm gonna just put on my Dior black slides. I wanted to be cute, but I didn't want to do too much because I told y'all it's hot. We still out here working, so, but cute enough to like take some pictures. So yep, this is all. This is it. And I will see you guys. Actually, I'm gonna head downstairs to the lobby. I'm gonna take my Louis bag because it has all the cameras and gadget stuff in here because we will be taking pictures. So yeah, let's get out of here.